Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to cover data movement from working register to file register, and we will try to perform certain operations between file register and working register. In theory classes, we have already gone through what is a working register, what is file register, and in last lab we have also covered how one can simply put 8-bit information inside working register. So let's see how these 8-bit values which are already in working register, how one can move these values from working register to file register. And furthermore, if there is a value present in the working register and as well as a value present in the file register, how one can operate various functions among those two registers. So let's see. Okay, here we have actually drawn two register which are working register. One can see this is our working register, so whatever the value we are going to move inside working register we will see here, and this is our file register, and its address range start from 00 hex. It goes on 01 hex, 02 hex, 03 hex, and the last address of this file register would be triple F hex, right? So let's see how we are going to move the data inside working register and inside these file register. So the very first command that we have already learned is move literal to working, and what it does is actually provides 8-bit information inside this working register. For example, I want to move 8-bit value, that is 24 hex, inside this working register. So I will write uh, move literal to working 24 hex, and what it will do, it will actually provide 24 should be going to working register itself, right? That will happening in this register. So if I'm gonna execute this command, what will happen, it will be equal to 24 hex, right? So working register value will update and it will become equal to 24 hex, right? So now the next command, which is today's topic, we are going to write, let's say move working to file. So how you gonna add it? Move. Move means to transfer. Working to file, that means we are transferring the value of working register inside file register. And now in case of file register we have multiple addresses available, right? For example, one can store here, one can also store here, one can also store here, one can also store here. So let's say if we are interested to put the value of working register inside this uh, inside this position, which is 002 hex. So here we're gonna put our working register, and how we gonna do it, let's see. So our command is basically move working to file, and we're gonna write what we're gonna write 002 hex, which means uh, whatever the value store at in working register, it will be transferred inside this working register. So if I want to write comment, it will be equal to the value of working register, whatever the value of working register, it will transfer to the file register, right, to the file register. But at what location? Location will be 002 hex. So at 002 hex we will see the value will become 24 hex, right? So let's see. So if I'm gonna execute this command, what will happen? The value of working register will come up here, which is 24 hex, right? I hope this point is clear. So the next command which we are going to see here in this lab is basically uh, add operation between working register and file register. So we can actually write uh, add working to file, right? Add working to file. That means we are adding working and file. And what file? Again, in file we have number of addresses available. We know that file register has size of 4 megabytes. So that means 4 kilobyte. That means one can actually use any out of any out any location out of those 4096 locations. So let's say the content of 002 and uh, working register itself, we're gonna add it. So let's say 02 hex, and again the next content comes very next thing in this command is be very important, and that is called destination bit. that destination bit means it will decide whether your destination is going to be working register or the file register. For example, if one is going to add 002 location and working register value, that means he will have option, he can save the result in either in working register or in file register itself. So if d is equal to 0, that means the destination bit is equal to 0. That means the value will store or result will store inside this working register. But if d is equal to 1 or the destination bit is equal to 1, that means the value or the result will go inside this file register. We're gonna see in this thing in detail in in MPLAB, but right now I'm just explaining. So let's say if I'm gonna write what 0, that means it will be equal to uh, working register. So if I'm gonna correct this command, what is going to happen, sorry, let me redo. Yeah, so what is going to happen, this 24 will be actually updated. So 24 and 24, the content of 002 will get added. So once you add them up, it will become equal to what? It will become equal to 48. So let's see what it will be. 48 hacks, right? So that is the thing which is going to happen if we're gonna use this command. Okay, let's say if I'm gonna use the same command again, so let's say I'm gonna use it, let's say add working to file, and this time I'm using again the value of working register and the file register, and which file register location 002, and I'm adding them up, and this time I'm writing 1. That means what will happen, the result of this instruction will go inside the file register, and which at what location, the location which is mentioned in this uh, address. So you know that that's quite easy. So 4 8 hacks and 2 4 hacks both will get added. So you know that in hexadecimal result will be 4 plus 8, result would be 4 plus 8 C, and 4 plus 2 6. So 6 C will be result, and that will be updated where? That will be updated in this location. So result will become 6C. I hope this point is clear to everyone. And we're gonna see the same things in MPLAB as well. So let's go to the MPLAB environment. Okay, here we are going to resume the stuff in the MPLAB environment. So let's say uh, I have already built a project which is successfully builded. You can see it's successful builded. So these steps are already defined, so I'm not going to explain it. This is our assembly program code. I have already explained in the last 2 tutorials it very well. So we will be seeing some things which are new to our case. For example, what we are going to see here. Okay, few things that I want to show you guys before we go and explain and observe the facts. This bar, this is very important bar. I hope you can see it, right? Here you see the name of device, PIC 18F452. I hope you can see my cursor, PIC 18F452. And then here PC is the address of program memory, and W is equal to right now is 1F. It is just a blank data or dummy data. Earlier I ran this code, so the result was 0 hacks 1 half, right? So one can see it. We're gonna see that it will update it, right? And other thing that I wanted to show you about this value, and let me use another color so that you can actually, this is very important area of our MPLAB taskbar. So basically one can see what is it, N, O, V, Z, D, C, and C. If you remember in our theory class, we have covered PIC status register, which is flag register, and we have 5 different conditions. C for carry flag, and DC for what? DC for digital carry, Z for zero flag, OV for overflow flag, and for negative flag. So one can see that these flags are basically written in small letters. So if any of these flags are going to be reported, or it become equal to 1, then this these letter will become equals to capital letter, right? For example, n is equal, if n becomes capital N, then that means your last result is negative. For example, if C becomes capital C, then it means in last result there was a carry, and we're gonna observe this thing in today's lab, right? So let's start our code, right? Let's say I'm gonna write move literal to working, and I'm gonna use the same command that I use in elaboration of command move literal to working hacks, right? And then I'm gonna move it to certain location. Let's say move 002 hacks that we already did in, right? And furthermore, we will add them up, add working to file, right? Let's say 002 hacks, and we're gonna use 0 as a destination bit, and this 0 indicates what? Remember, D is destination bit. If it is 0, then that means we are referring towards result will go to working register, and if D is equal to 1, that means result will go to file register. So we're gonna see these things in detail. uh, let's say what we will do, we will actually take out our watch. This is our watch, and in watch we can observe various register. Let's say we gonna observe working register. So working register is here. I will add. Yes, I can see. Look, I told you I used it earlier, so its value is dummy value, but we're gonna update it once you're gonna run this program. Okay, next thing we wanna see is our program memory. So in view there's a program memory, and I will place it over here, right? This is our program memory. And then next thing we're going to see is file register. Look, in the view, in the view bar, you can go and watch in file register, right? So this is our file register, and this is how many locations there will be in file register. It will be around how much? It will be 4096 locations. So we can't see all the value is at a time, but we can scroll down and go and check every value. But we will be observing very small number of locations at a time, right? So in file register, one need to understand. Let me explain how one can actually see different things. For example, if you see this address, which one? Let me show you this one. So how one can use what is this address? So in the start over here, let me use my cursor. Look, 020, right? 020, but this location is not 0200. It is 01, 02, 03. So this address will be what? 023, right? For example, this address, this will be what? 00, right? This will be 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. Ending address. This address would be what? This address will be 0 fx, right? The next address will be 10, right? 1 1 1 2 1 3 and onwards. So in this fashion, this address is these addresses or these locations are organized. So we're gonna see 002 hacks. So 002 hacks means this is our location. So let me delete all other stuff. Undo and undo. That's okay. And then we gonna, so we will be using this location 02 hacks, right? And here we will be updating our value, and that will be our working register. We will be updating this value, right? And we're gonna see if you remember uh, this one, right? We're gonna see also this working register. Let me show with my cursor. This is our status register. This is our working register. This is our file register location, and which we are going to observe the result, right? So let's see. Let's run our code. Let's say we first of all build it up to check if there is any error. Okay, there is an error. Let's see which is this address. Move little to working to for hacks. Where is this error? Okay, I corrected this program. There was an hashtag, so I just remove it. So it's okay now. So 24. Okay, program is working. Let me close this window. Okay, now we will proceed and check if our code is working, and we will doing it by step, which is step into. So I'm going to press it. You can see this is 02, and here we will be observing some of the facts that I wanted to show you. So you know that, look, the address which is right now shown in this uh, program memory is basically this one. Let me highlight it, this one. So this is the 02 address which is mentioned here. Let me clear it. Let's clear it. Undo, and then we gonna use it again. Okay, so look, this green arrow is indicating this location, and this is also highlighted over here if you closely look at it, right? Let me do it again. Look, 02 hacks. I hope this is clear. And now if we gonna next it, look, this is going to be, arrow is moved, it is 04 now, and PC is equal to 04 hacks, right? So we will be going up to 2A hacks. That's this thing we have already cleared in the last lab, and we will be moving, okay, to 1A. Okay, let's do 6 to 8. Okay, right now at our code we are right, and once we are going to execute it, what will happen, this 24 will actually move inside this working register. Let's see if it is going to happen or not. So 24 hacks, I hope you can see that this value is here, right? 24 hacks, right? And furthermore, there is no change in file registers, in status register. We can see all the flags or on the all the conditions are still small, and one can also use this watch function as well for status register. Let me highlight it, status, yes, over here, status, and then LSFR. So right now all the flags are 0. That is why this 8-bit register value is 0, right? So all the carry flags or all the flags present inside the status register are 0. That is why the value of status register is 00 hacks, right? So let's uh, move. The next command is move working to file 02. So whatever the value of working register, which is 24 hacks, it is going to move inside this file register. So let's see if it is going to happen or not. Look, this file register value is moved in this location, which is 002 hacks, right? So next thing that we are going to observe, add working file 002 hacks, right? So let's say what is going to happen, and I'm going to write 0 for working register, or I can simply write comma working register, right? Let me write comma W. Why W? Because 02 location content, which is 24 hacks, right? And working register content, which is 24 hacks, and we want to add them up, and the result will go in working register. That is why I'm mentioning working register as a W, right? I can write 0 as well. I can write W as well for working register. So I'm gonna press it, right? Okay, I changed the code. That is why it need to be run. So let me make it again. Okay, now because I've already explained you, so I'm gonna go and with run button. So let me run this program in one go. So look, this is the result. 24 plus 24 both are updated in working register. And if we want to move in that value in somewhere else, right? For example, we want to move working file, right? We want to move this working value in file register. Let's say this time we want to move it to 012 hacks, right? So this time, or let's say 14 hacks, right? So this time this value gonna go in this position. Let me highlight the position so that you understand it. 14, so it will be our position that will be updated, right? So what will happen, this value of working register gonna go in this position, right? So let me rebuild the program. Okay, program is correct. I will just eliminate it, right? And then I'm gonna press run. So you can see that this value is over here. Okay, I hope you have understand one thing which is called move literal to working, that how one can move the value inside working register. And we have also explained how one can one can move the value from working register to file register, and how we have also learned how we can add the values of working register to the file register. Basically what we learned how one can operate, how one can apply a simple operation, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication. There has to be some keywords which you can go and follow on in your book, right? So like add working file, we have mul literal to working, or mul working with file, or sub working with file for subtraction. For example, we're gonna check one more example. Let's say, let me 2 4 hacks, right? 2 4 hacks. This is our basic code. And let's say we move it to working file. Let's say we move it to 02 hacks, right? And then we perform AND operation. AND operation is logical operation. If you remember what is AND, whenever both inputs are high, then result will high. So we're gonna apply AND working file, and we're gonna write, let's say, 002 hacks in, and then we're gonna write, let's say, for file register. So result will get updated and it will come up in file register. So let's say what is going to happen. Okay, remake this project. Okay, now everything is fine, and now I'm gonna press it uh, on a step by step so that one can easily learn it, right? Okay, I'm gonna go fast because we need to go to 2A position before we compile this code, before we execute this code actually. Okay, right now I'm at 2A. So if I'm gonna press it, what will happen? Move literal to working 2 4 hacks will work, and this value will become 2 4. So let's see it is going to happen or not. Yes, this value is 2 4 now, and now this value gonna go here in 02, this which is already 2 4. We will change this value so that you can actually modify it yourself. So this 2 4 is over here. So now next thing, what is going to happen? And working with file, which means we are going to apply AND operation, or logical AND operation, right, between working register and file register. So let me write the content for you so that you remember. File register content is 2 4 hacks, and if I'm gonna convert it into a binary, it will become 0 1 0, right? And 4 will become 0 1 0 0, right? That is 4. And file register content, it also 2 4 hacks, so it will be also equal to 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0, right? So if I'm gonna add these two values, right, what will happen? The 0 0 will become 0, so we will have the same values, right? If you remember, we're gonna have 0 0 0 0, and then it will become 1, it will become 0, it will become 0, it will become 1, it will become 0, and it will become 0. So in result we will have again 2 4. Let me change the number, but first of all let's repeat it. Okay, I build it. Okay, let me change the number so that we can actually verify it. I have changed the code, that is why it needs to be compiled again. Let's say, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press move another number, move literal to working, let's say 30 hacks, right? And now we're going to apply AND operation, and working with file with 0 0 2 hacks, right? And result will store in file register. Okay, this thing we're going to do, let's say remake it. Okay, build is succeeded. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, this thing is something extra, we can actually, okay, yeah. So we're gonna step into we're gonna go to 2A. Yes. So what will happen? First of all, this value will come up here. So let's say 2 4, and this is okay. So now the value is 0 3 0 and 2 4. So and operation will be happening between 2 4 and 3 4 right? So 2 4 will become equal to 0 0 1 0 and 0 1 0 0, and 3 0 will be equal to what? 0 0 1 1 and 0 0 0, right? So if we're gonna apply AND operation, its result will become 0 0, right, and 1, right? Okay, and that will become 100, and result becomes 0 0 0 0. So it will lead towards what? Result will become 20 hex, right? So let's see if it is going to work or not. So we are expecting 20 here in this position. Why in this position? Because in dbit we have written f indicates for file register. So if t is equal to 1 or f, the result will go in the file register location. So let's proceed it. Okay, since I wrote something here in compiler, that is why it needs to be rebuilt. So let me rebuild it. Okay, okay, yes. And so I'm gonna go and press this button in one go. Look, I hope you can see this 20 is updated over here. So today we learned about what we learned about how one can move the value inside working register, how one can move the value inside file register, how one can apply the operations between file register and working register. I hope you have learned you have learned this concept, and if you have any query, actually you can actually uh, comment in comment section so that we can actually reply for your uh, queries. Thank you so much for listening.